Hello everyone, this is the part 2 of my Java looping statements program. With the part 1 of my program, I used the for loop statement. And here is the syntax. And for the part 2 of my program, I will be using the while looping statement. In the while looping statement, I'm going to write the while and then the condition and then the statement and then the increment. In your browser, you type jdoodle.com. As usual, don't forget to sign in. Sign in with Google. Choose your active account. And then click Java. What I am going to do, I will just open the part 1 of my program, which is the looping statement. I'll click here the three dots beside the execute button and then click my projects. And then I'll open the for loop exercise 1.1. Then here it is. Click open. Before I'm going to edit this program into a while looping structure, I would like to reiterate the syntax of a while looping statement. First, you have to write the while, and then the condition. After that, opening and closing curly brace, and then the statement and the increment. In here, the first thing I want to do is to change the public class name. So from for loop, I will change into while loop. I will declare another variable which is x. Then with the initialization of 1, and here I'll change it into 5 since the requirements of the program is create a for loop or while loop program that display 5 numbers. Here in the remarks, change from for loop to while loop. In the while loop, still we have the initialization, condition, and increment. What's the difference is just the location. Because in the for loop, the initialization, condition, and increment is just written in one line of code. Unlike the while loop, it is scattered. So the initialization of the while loop is written here in the declaration of variables. And then for the condition, it's written here. I'll put this x less than or equal to 5. Then I change this to while. The condition is x is less than or equal to 5 since 5 is the value of n here. And then we have now the initialization, which is this one, x equals 1, and the condition inside the parenthesis, and the last thing is the increment. Okay, so where can we write the increment now? So based from the syntax of a while statement, we will write the increment after the first system.out.print. Okay, so this is the initialization. So I'll write plus plus x. And system.out.print, since our initialization here is x equals 1, so we will change I to x. And then don't forget to put the semicolon at the end of the increment. And then still we have here the code for space between the line. So the moment you press the space bar is equivalent to one space, just like this. Single space, double space, and triple space. And then you adjust this one. Alright, so take note of the curly braces here. Opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. And then you review your code before executing or running your program. So we have here the name of the class, while loop, and the declaration of variables. Okay, so if there is no correction anymore, you can execute your program now. So here, click the execute button, and then here is the output of your program. So if you notice, it has already spaces between a line, and then the output is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, since the initial value here is x equals 1, and then the increment is plus plus x, so meaning it's x plus 1. So 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3, 3 plus 1 equals 4, 4 plus 1 equals 5. So this is now the output of displaying the 5 numbers using the while loop. What about I want to have the value of 100 for n, and I want the initial value of 5, and then of course you have to change the condition inside the parenthesis because n is already equal to 100 here, and then 100. Then we'll change this to 100. Okay, then execute the program now. Alright, so here is the output. So the initial value here of x is 5. So here is the 5. And then the increment is plus plus x. So 5 plus 1 equals 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is quite long. Okay, because it's up to 100. Again, to make the program do what you want it to do, of course you have to write the code. Since the output of the program is quite long, so you can make it short. So how? So here's the secret of the looping statement or the looping structure. We have here the initialization value and your increment. It depends upon your increment and your initial value. So to make it short, since the number here is 100, I will put the initial value of 20, and then I skip counting to 20. So this will become x equals x plus 20. Okay, initial value is 20 and the increment is 20, so 20 plus 20 equals 40. So it's gonna be 20 and then 40, 60. Okay, so execute now. So this is the output: 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Why is it like that? 20 plus 20 equals 40. The initial value of x is 20. So 20 plus 20 equals 40. 40 plus 20 equals 60. 60 plus 20 equals 80. 80 plus 20 equals 100. So it is shorter now. Alright, don't forget to save your work. If you are done, click the 3 dots beside the execute button and then click save or save as. save as for you to write the file name. So it's while loop exercise 1.2, then save as. It already exists, so make it exercise 1.1. Okay, then save as. Project successfully saved. And how will you know if you already saved your work? So you check the project name. It's here, while loop underscore exercise 1.1. Okay, so this is how you're going to create a program using the while loop statement in Java. Watch the part 3 of this video, which is the do while loop. Thank you for watching.